right now as well. Nugget. Let's get ready, Chop. You ready, Chop? We ready to go in 1 minute, Chop. We're going to kick the show off in 1 minute. We're letting everyone come in.
Still rising, wheels still spinning, chaos kitchen forever, no end. Just beginning, top bags, forward, watching the smoke in the sin. And the next spin decides who survives again.
All right, everyone, welcome to Borat's Chaos Kitchen, the craziest food challenge show on the app. Everyone, welcome in tonight. This is my judge, Adam, up in here tonight. They're going to be building the tallest, most creative 2 fridge foods and other ingredients creation up in here tonight. So, Adam, please introduce yourself. Let everyone know who you are, what you're about, who you are on this app, and what do you bring up. Just bring up everything so people get to know who you are.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Adam, obviously. I've been on the app for, about 2-3 months now, and enjoying every minute of it. It's crazy to meet people from Australia, UK, everywhere, really. Hungary, Turkey. And it's just great to network and communicate and meet people with similar interests and become friends.
Yeah, it's awesome how this app is so big, guys. It's international, and you get to meet so many people, like you said, around the whole world. And you just never know who you're going to come in and meet in this app. You just never know. That's why I keep coming and pressing the live button on this app, because you never know who's going to pop into your stream.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah. So let's bring in our contestants tonight, Adam. I think we have all our contestants up in here. We got Emoji J as a contestant tonight. We have Lisa. Unfortunately, our third contestant is not here tonight. But if anyone in the chat wants to bring in 2 fridge foods and other ingredients to the show, you're more than welcome. And you can request the box as long as you're respectful and you follow the featured show guidelines. You could be part of the show if you do decide to request the guest box. So, Adam, while we see if that happens, let's check into our contestants. So, Lisa, could you please introduce yourself? Let everyone know who you are and what you're about tonight.
Hello, I'm Lisa. I'm from the UK. I'm on here a lot. I enjoy it very much. I do a bit of streaming, not much. I do like featured shows quite a lot. So yeah, that's me.
Awesome, Lisa. And Emoji J, could you please introduce yourself? Let everyone know who you are and what you're about.
I'm Emoji J. I've been on this app since 1953. I've been wanting to do your show for at least 2 years. And I finally am able to do your show. And I have a show featured Say It Out Loud with Emoji every Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Awesome. Up in here. I'm excited to have you up in here tonight. Like I said, if there's a third contestant, anyone wants to be a third contestant in the chat and wants to be partaking in the show, you can put a 1 in the chat. And if you do want to be participating, I can let you know now, because I do have a third spot vacant right now. So you got to do is grab 2 food ingredients from your fridge, any other edible ingredients, and request the box, and you can jump into the show as long as you follow the featured show guidelines. Otherwise, we'll continue with the show with our 2 standing contestants right now. But let's check in with our contestants first, find out what ingredients they brought in for these 2 fridge foods and other ingredients for their creation tonight. So let's see, Lisa, what are your 2 fridge foods you brought in tonight?
Well, it was a bit last minute, so excuse me. I went to a shop. They had nothing in the shop, but I had some leftover waffles, some American leftover waffles, American cheese. Got some bread rolls. Got a few sweets. Got some rice pudding, and some pancake mix. Not much tonight. Sorry.
All right. What about you, Emoji J? What did you bring in tonight?
I have rice. Rice, onion, broccoli, and cheese. And
rice.
Sounds like a good stir fry.
Slap your mama.
No.
You bought the slap your mama's seasoning. That's fine. Everyone seems to bring that to my show, Adam. It's like a common thing that I've seen people bring to my show nowadays. They like bringing the slap your mama's seasoning.
Yeah, I came from Business Emoji J who's sitting on the chair right over there.
All right. So Adam, we're gonna kick off the show with our remaining two contestants up in here tonight. So let's just recap. Everyone who just joined in, welcome to Borat's Chaos Kitchen. I'm your chef Borat. This is my judge Adam. These are my amazing contestants, Lisa and Emoji J. Please make sure you do hit them with an important favorite. All gifts are welcomed and appreciated on the show tonight. Remember, top gift of the show is a special power that could save or protect one of these two contestants or challenge our judge Adam up in here tonight. Also remember, every 1K plus of wheels that get to me as the host activates that dare wheel, and you can make these contestants face some dares up in here tonight. Remember, as a judge and as contestants, you can do it against each other as well. So like as a contestant, you can do against another contestant, and as a judge, you can make these two contestants also face some dares up in here tonight. So Athena, just a correction on that, just it's every 1K of wheels. Could you recorrect that just in the chat just to fix that up, just so you know, just edit that out, because she got the old paste copy in there. So yeah, guys, we're going to get this challenge kicked off right now. So let's get Adam to give us the countdown very soon once we get to the thumbs up and the yes chef from all two of these contestants up in here tonight. So can I get a yes chef and a thumbs up from these two amazing people up in here tonight?
1K, yeah.
Yes, chef. Yes, chef.
Right. You ready to go? All right. Give us the 10-second countdown, Adam.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin.
Let's go.
Start
All
building
right.
your creations up in here tonight. While they're building their creations, we have a dare wheel already loaded. Emoji, Mrs. Emoji J. Who is that
Oh,
for
wow.
tonight?
Who do you think it's for?
Who is that for? Lisa. Oh my God. Lisa's gonna
Sorry.
start already on the dare. All right, Lisa, we got a dare for you, all right?
Sorry.
Let me get this wheel spinning.
Dropped my phone.
You got a dare already locked and loaded up. Now this is going to go down. It just started. You have to grab an ingredient and run it underwater for 10 seconds.
I get a waffle.
Waffle? All right. All right. It's already started. The chaos has already started, Adam.
And it begins.
All right. So we're going to talk a little bit about the history surrounding fridge foods and everything surrounding fridges, right? So
Okay.
refrigeration is very, very key in our life. You know, it keeps our food safe. It keeps everything stable in our life. It keeps everything, you know, fresh and crisp, such as vegetables, fruits, meats. It's very important to keep our food safe. So refrigeration was invented to keep our foods preserved for a longer time out of a supermarket or out in the wild that we could put into our plates. So we got another wheel for Emoji J.
Ooh, here we go.
For you, Emoji J. All right, Emoji J. You have to break a part of your creation and eat it, Emoji J.
I mean, okay,
Duchess.
okay.
Duchess has got an on. Who's that for Jay? Oh my God. Here we go. Not just two for Jay in a row.
That's right. So
All
it's
right.
not bad.
All right. I'm keeping up with the chat. All right. The dare wheels are locked and loaded, chat.
They
Jay,
are
you got
on
that
it
one?
tonight.
You have to build with one hand for 30 seconds, Jay. You have to just stop building with two hands. You only can build with one hand from now. All right, Kate. Who's yours for, Kate?
For how many seconds? Because this is hard.
You got 1 minute and 30 seconds with one hand, and you got another dare wheel going. It's getting hectic,
You
chat.
suck.
They're out for you tonight, Jay.
So
Okay,
we're gonna talk.
okay, am I done with the one-handed? That's what she said.
No, you gotta wait. You got
I
another
see what you did
35
there.
seconds to go, Jay. You got another 35 seconds to go. But we're gonna talk about refrigeration. So Jacob Perkins built an important early practical refrigeration machine in 1834 using a vapor
I didn't know.
compression system. The first domestic refrigerator sold in America was a manually operated one machine in 1913. So it's kind of interesting. 1913 was the first manually operated refrigerator. You know that? That's kind of crazy, Adam, right?
That is wild.
Yeah. So
I-
it's crazy. The history of refrigeration is wild to me. There's a lot of things we're going to learn about. So bacon, like, you know, you can keep bacon in a fridge for about a week.
Yeah.
So you can hold.
Okay,
Yeah, you can keep.
can I be done with the
And before refrigeration, they had to salt cure it.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. All right, this is for you, Emoji J. You got another
And
wheel
pickle.
locked and loaded.
And pickle.
You got to break a part of your creation again and eat it. You got to keep breaking your creation and eating
Wow.
it.
Athena, I don't think there's much truth to that, but that was a very good comment.
All right.
I mean,
So, okay, just ready to go. So we're going to talk about we talked about that. So the automatic mechanical refrigeration began in 1918. So only 5 years later, we had the mechanical refrigerators. So Australia's refrigeration history is interesting too. So Australia-made domestic refrigerators were developed by Sir Edward Holstrom, including kerosene-powered models in the 1920s. So in Australia, we only had those refrigeration in the 1920s. So Kate, who are those dare wheels locked and loaded for, Kate?
Yeah.
Jay, all right. Another one for you, Jay.
Oh my
all right,
gosh.
cool. Thank you. I got soy sauce now.
So you got to make a hole in your creation, Jay.
You all hate me.
You got to make a hole in that creation, Jay. So we're going to talk about more things around refrigeration while you make a hole in that creation somewhere, Jay. You got to figure that out. So we're going to talk a little bit more and more about refrigeration. I mean, for refrigeration is LG, Samsung. You got all these different brands that came out over time. But in the early 20th century, like I said, in the United States was 1913. The automatic one was 1920. And refrigerators became increasingly common during the 1920s and 1930s. So most households had them by the 1930s. Refrigeration was actually particularly important for milk and dairy before reliable refrigeration, so milk could spoil quickly, especially in warm weather. So especially for milk, because milk is a very volatile
Oh, yes.
substance, well, especially food-wise, and it can curdle and get very, very disgusting very, very quickly and expire. So it can change very, very quickly. If you guys just join in, we have about 17 minutes on that clock counting down right now. Welcome to Borat's Chaos Kitchen. I'm your host, Chef Borat. This is my judge, Adam. These are my amazing contestants, Lisa and Emoji J. Please make sure you do hit them with a favorite. All gifts are welcomed and appreciated on the show tonight. Remember, top gift of the show is a special power that could save or protect one of these two contestants or challenge our judge, Adam, up in here tonight. Also, you get a flyer that gets blasted around for being #1 supporter of the show. Also, every 1K of Wheels Plus to me as the host activates that dare wheel, and you can get these contestants facing some dares. They could be making holes in their creations. They could be destroying their creation and rebuilding it again. You just never know what's going to happen up in here tonight. So, Adam, what is your favorite food from refrigeration? What is your favorite refrigerated food?
I mean, nowadays almost everything's refrigerated or dry storage. I mean, I'd have to say my favorite refrigerated food. That's a tough one. I mean, it's a liquid, but milk, because it's so versatile and you use it in just about everything, in baking, in cereal, breakfast. You can use it in that just about everything.
That's true. That's very true. I mean, milk is very versatile. What about you, Lisa? What's your favorite refrigerated food?
I would agree. Cheese and milk. Cheese. I love cheese.
And milk?
Yeah.
I love cheese. I got some blue vein cheese. I got some brie cheese. I got some cheddar, Gouda, all up in my fridge. I love cheese. I'm a cheese addict too. I feel you on that. Emoji J, what's your favorite refrigerated food?
Probably cheese.
Everyone's saying cheese tonight. All right.
Everybody's a dairy fan.
Everyone's a dairy fan. They're all into their cheese, crackers, wine, and drinks. You know what I mean? All that together, right?
Now, if we include the freezer, which is attached to most refrigerators, I'd have to go with ice cream.
Yeah, ice cream is my
'Cause I'm a
favorite.
fat
I
kid.
can snack down a whole ice cream tub.
Thank you very much.
All right, so we're going to talk a little bit more about refrigerated meat. So meat was another huge beneficiary. Before refrigeration, meat preservation relied heavily on salting, which Adam mentioned, smoking, drying, curing, and pickling. That was the way they kept meat stable throughout those times without refrigeration. So it's kind of interesting to see how refrigeration has changed the scope of our lives over time, right? So you can go now down to a store, you can go into a supermarket, a mall, you'll see fridges of drinks, everything, cola, your Coca-Cola is refrigerated, everything's refrigerated. There's also new refrigeration technology where you go into some stores in Japan and you can put your drink in a machine and it'll just cool your drink down in a refrigerated cooling process. You just put it in for a minute. It's like a hyper cooling system. You put it inside there, and it speeds up your can, and then it puts all the coolness of refrigeration into a can in a short space of time. So refrigeration has really taken off in a very crazy direction over our journey through years and years and years. Most people have in their fridges vegetables, chicken, fish, fruit. Mostly they have cheese. Maybe also some people put their sauces in the fridge. That's a bit debatable. So some people, they don't put their ketchup in the fridge. Some people don't put their mustard in the fridge. I want to see in the chat who puts their ketchup in the fridge. Put a 1. If you don't, put a 2. In the chat, put a 1 if you put your ketchup in the fridge. I want to see how many people put in the fridge. How many people leave it outside the fridge? Put a 2.
We'll address it at the end.
Yeah, it's very interesting, Adam. It's a very debatable topic, right? So guys, you got exactly 15 and a half minutes counting down on the clock, guys. 15 and a half minutes counting down on that clock. If you guys want to see these contestants face some dares, every 1K Wheels to me as the host activates that dare wheel up in the air, and you can see these contestants. You can pick whichever contestant you want, and they will face a dare up in here tonight. So I'm very, very excited to see what happens with these 2 contestants tonight. So the refrigeration basically changed the question from how do we preserve the food to how long can we keep this food fresh. That's why they did all that research, all that time to see how they could keep food fresh. That was the key in refrigerated processes. So there is National Refrigeration Day. So Mrs. Emoji J, who is that for? Kate, who is that for? All right, for Lisa.
Oh.
No.
All right, Mrs. Emoji J said, take a spoon of a condiment and slowly eat it while you're building your creation.
Ugh.
And we got
the
Emoji
rice
J.
pudding doesn't sound that bad right now.
Who knows what she's going to grab? We've got take 2 shots on an so Emoji, you got to take 2 shots of an ingredient somehow.
Oh, crap. Well, I was going to. All right, I have a shot glass.
All right, Beard Raider, who's that?
You see this?
Yeah.
I've got chewing gum in my mouth.
Oh, wow. All
Okay,
right,
Emoji J's got another one.
Honestly, I was hoping Emoji J had some sake there. Rice alcohol, rice.
I have a soy sauce.
All right. Oh my goodness, Emoji J, you got to pull off one part of your base somehow. One part has to go of your base right now. Guys, if you just joined in, welcome to Borat's Chaos Kitchen every week, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm your host, Chef Borat. This is my judge, Adam. These are my amazing contestants, Lisa and Emoji J. Please make sure you do them with a favorite. All gifts are welcomed and appreciated on the show tonight. Remember, top gift of the show is a special power that could save or protect one of these 2 contestants or challenge our judge, Adam, up in here tonight. Also, top gift of the show gets their name on a flyer blast around the whole app. Throughout the app. Also, like I said, every 1K of Wheels to me as the host and above does activate that dare wheel, which you're seeing right now where these contestants are facing some dares up in here while they're building their creation. It can disrupt their process. If you guys want to disrupt their process, you can do that at any stage during the show. So we're going to talk about the birth of the mechanical refrigeration. So in 1748, the Scottish scientist William Cullen demonstrated an early artificial refrigeration experiment. In 1834, Jacob Perkins came around, like we spoke about, and that's where the refrigeration history came from. That's how back it went back to 1748, Adam. That's crazy, right?
That's crazy. That's before America was even a country.
Right. So, Beard Raider, who's that for? You gotta write in the chat. Everyone who sends it through, you gotta write in the chat every time. So I know. Jay, all right, Emoji Jay, you got another one.
What do I got?
Yeah, I see.
Danny, I see it.
Balance a food item on your nose for 30 seconds. We got to see your nose. You got to balance a food. Yes, you got to balance a food item on your nose. Yeah.
All right, are you guys ready? This is an onion.
It's gonna make you cry.
Lots of things make me cry, but oh man! Wow. All right.
Too rolling. Too round.
I'm dead, chat. I'm so dead right now. He's got an onion to balance for 30 seconds on his nose. How's he going to do that?
Should have got some cheese.
One.
You got 30 seconds, right?
3, 4,
You want me to dance?
5, 6, 6.
Come on, Emoji J. You got to get 30 seconds up on there.
Don't move.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
Do I have to start over?
No, we'll
No,
start
you
it. We'll
got
start it
4
at 26.
seconds.
27, 28, 29, 30.
All
Do you know
right,
how
now you can go
awkward
back
that
to
is?
building.
Okay, can we
All
get
right.
that off the contestants, please?
So eggs in their shells can last 3 to 5 weeks refrigerated, according to USDA. Food safety and inspection services do check fridges around all stores, so they do go around and check the temperatures. So if you ever worried about your food being spoiled, actually there are inspectors that go around. Even in Australia, they go and check the temperatures of fridges to see if there are like the right levels to preserve our foods. So that's why most stores keep levels of there's certain standards for our refrigeration, so we don't get sick. But if you do leave food out of a fridge, you do put food out of a fridge and put it back in a fridge, it can actually make the food bacteria grow more. So something that people don't know is that if you cook a chicken, for example, and you leave a chicken in the fridge and you take the chicken back out and then you put the chicken back in the fridge after a period of time, it actually can grow more bacteria, but you can't visually see it. It's actually just microbacteria that you can't actually see. So it's never a good idea to keep chicken out of a fridge too long. If you are refrigerating it to cook, take it out, carve your chicken out, put it back in, and make sure you keep your food safety very important. So if something I can stress for you tonight is food safety is very key when you're using a fridge. You don't want to leave food out too long so that they get hot and cold and it creates more bacteria, right? Something to keep in mind. So you don't need to leave, like I said, hot food sitting out on a bench for hours before refrigerating it. So USDA says that hot food can go directly in the refrigerator,
Beard.
but it's handled appropriately.
Wow, I'll remember this.
So we got Beard Raider, another one. All right.
Yeah,
Oh,
go on.
snap.
Go on.
More?
Emoji Day, your camera needs to be angled down a
You're
little
back
bit.
to building, Emoji J. You're back to building with one hand for 1 minute for 30 seconds this time. You got one hand for 30 seconds.
Hold on, party foul.
I'm new here. I
You
don't
gotta
know
build
what I'm
with
doing.
one hand for 30
You're
seconds. All
gonna
right.
exit me out of this box. Is what he's doing.
It's
Hold on,
chaos,
gotta show
Adam.
the thingy.
There's exactly 14 minutes counting down, under 14 minutes counting down on the clock, guys. Less than 14 minutes counting down to get these contestants facing the craziest dares, craziest challenges, and seeing what they come up with up in here tonight. So, Adam, how are you feeling about their creations right now as we see them right now building up?
Different. Lisa's presentation is fabulous. She looks like she looks like she's spent time in a kitchen.
On this
Emoji
show,
J?
yeah.
That is very creative. I can see you literally have your hands full.
What?
Well, thank you, Danny. I appreciate that. So, how many ingredients have been used so far?
For me?
For both of you? I see. Wow, you got like a lot.
7.
Lisa, 7?
Hey, am I on the one hand thing still?
You're off now. You can build with
Yes.
2 hands. You're done with
sorry.
that right now.
I'm sorry, I wasn't doing my countdown. I'm sorry. I apologize.
It's all right.
All right, we're gonna talk about leftovers. All right, so leftovers generally shouldn't live in your fridge forever.
Wow,
USDA guidance
this is
recommends
feedback.
using most cooked leftovers within 3 to 4 days. So keep your food rotating for 3 to 4 days. There's another dare wheel for Jay up in here right now.
Oh, geez.
So you have to lick an ingredient, Jay. Go lick. Give us your best lick of an ingredient. All right, Kate's ready to go too. All right, Kate. Jay, another one for you, Jay. You got 2 in a row again, Jay. All right. You have to build with one hand again for 30 seconds. You capacitated for another 30 seconds. The challenge is real tonight. The challenge is real. So cooked meat and poultry leftovers are generally good for 3 to 4 days in a fridge, so don't keep them longer than that. Open luncheon meat is generally recommended for around 3 to 5 days refrigerated. bacon can last a week. Like I said, raw sausage is 1 to 2 days. And that's what you should do. Never, ever keep food that longer than that because it does grow microbacteria. Like I mentioned, you can't visually see it, but it actually is growing in your fridge. So, guys, I'm sure you got a lot of expired food in your fridge, guys. That's why I say if you come do my show at any time, you got expired food, just bring all those expired foods and bring it onto the show.
That's
You can
that's
do some
accurate.
practice.
That's what I'm
right.
doing.
So,
That's what I'm
yeah,
doing.
I'm pretty sure everyone has expired food they either throw out or instead of throwing it out, come and use it and build on the show. That's a very smart way to reuse those ingredients.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So like I said, refrigeration dates back further than the electric fridge. Before modern refrigerators, people used ice, snow, ice houses as well, salting, pickling, fermenting, drying, and smoking, like I mentioned, to preserve food. So also they used ice. So in Antarctica and in places where it's freezing cold, people used to store their fish or their meat in the ground because it was acting like a refrigerator back then in the caveman days. Yeah.
Well, here in the U.S., the Amish and Mennonites still do ice houses. Every winter, they'll go out on the lake and take long saws and cut the ice up and ship it by horse to a underground building insulated with straw. And
it's very interesting, right?
It's amazing if you've ever seen one. It's engineering before engineering was a thing.
I've personally never seen one because, I don't live in a country, unfortunately, it's that cold. We're in a very hot climate here. It's not that freezing cold. We don't get snow down to those levels. But it'd be interesting to see one of those. I'd love to see that one day when I visit a country that has it. I'd definitely check that out. It's something very interesting. But like I said, refrigeration doesn't kill most bacteria. It slows them down. That's why food can still eventually spoil in the fridge. So the recommended refrigeration temperature is 40 degrees Fahrenheit, 4 degrees Celsius or below, according to the USDA. The food safety danger zone is 40 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 4 to 60 degrees Celsius. Bacteria can multiply in that range. Some bacteria can multiply very quickly, with certain bacteria potentially doubling in about 20 minutes under favorable conditions. So in 20 minutes, your food can actually grow bacteria in a fridge. Do you know that?
That's
crazy
to think about.
I went moldy. Why?
Yeah, it's crazy to think how fast bacteria grows in a fridge. That's what I'm saying, guys. You don't realize, you don't visually see it, but when you're eating it, you're putting that bacteria into your stomach. And that's why sometimes you get food poisoning, because your body can't visually see it, but your internal digestion system has those microbacteria that will fight the actual bad, like the evil bacteria, we'll call it that, inside your stomach. That's why you get food poisoning. I'm pretty sure the recent Chipotle incident is part of that too, with people leaving food out, not keeping food clean. A lot of Chipotle, I've read up in the US, a lot of Chipotle incidents happen for some reason. A lot of people get sick from Chipotle. So it's kind of interesting.
Can I say we got a problem with eggs from different countries in the UK? Salmonella.
I believe that.
We got a problem with that. Only imported eggs.
Yeah, salmonella poisoning is very common, especially when you handle eggs. Just a tip for anyone who never handled eggs, or you got to make sure when you touch eggs, do not touch any other food items. Do wash your hands thoroughly, and then go and touch your other food items because it can cross-contaminate very easy. Same when you cook chicken. Raw chicken is the exact same thing as well. So, guys, if you just joined in, we got exactly 10 minutes counting down on the clock, guys. 10 minutes ticking down at the show. I'm your host, Chef Bride. This is my judge, Adam. These are my amazing contestants, Lisa and Emoji J. If you do hit them with an important favor, it'd be great as well. Make sure you pull up here every week, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Every 1K of gifts to me as the host activates that dare wheel, so you can pick a contestant to face a dare. Also, top gift of the show is a special power that could save or protect one of these two contestants after a 2-minute timer once Adam makes his decision up in here tonight. Also, remember, you're on a flyer. If you're the top gift of the stream, you also get a flyer that gets blasted around social media, and you get that to brag about across the whole app. So we got exactly another dare wheel locked and loaded, if I'm correct. So who is that for? Jay? All right.
Dead.
All right, Jay, you're going to face something else. Let's see. You're going to pick one ingredient from your area and mix it with 2 sauces and eat it. Do you have a sauce?
Yeah, I have a soy sauce.
Do you have 2 sauces, though?
Yeah.
All right, so we need 2 sauces, and you have to pick one ingredient and eat it. And mix it together. So, guys, if you just join in, they're doing some dares through the dare wheel. If you're new to my stream, you can see how that works up in here. In the chat, my admins in the chat will write that in there. They'll explain that to you. while we wait to
have
see
some-
Emoji J get
fine.
those ingredients to lick and
That's
taste and devour, we're gonna see what he's gonna
We're gonna
pick.
do
So what's your poison of sauce, Emoji J? Soy sauce and
It's
what?
breakfast buffalo ranch dressing and soy sauce.
All right. All right. What's your ingredient you're gonna use to mix together with it to eat?
That's
Onion.
definitely an interesting combination.
Onion, soy, and that. All right. I don't know how that's gonna go down.
They're not bad.
Tasty.
He's like, it's not bad, Chad. He's like, he's happy with that combination. All right. All right. So, Adam, how are you feeling about their structures right now? Their structures are building up. Things are going up, up, and up. How are you feeling right now?
I mean, they're getting taller and taller. I mean, they both look somewhat decent. Only time will tell.
Yeah, only time will tell to see how tall these structures are going to get up in the chaos.
Emoji
Kitchen.
J's looks
Not-
not as sturdy as Lisa's. I'll leave it at that.
Mhm.
You should
Wow.
He's been-
pancake paste. Pancake paste is good.
I see
All right,
that.
guys.
Yours actually looks like it's making me hungry. I'm not gonna lie.
Cement.
All right, guys. We've got exactly 7 minutes right now. 7 minutes on the clock, counting down, guys. 7 minutes ticking down on that clock. If you just joined in, welcome to Borat's Chaos Kitchen. I'm your chef, Borat. This is my judge, Adam. These are my amazing contestants, Lisa and Emoji J. Please make sure you do hit them with the important favorite. All gifts are welcomed and appreciated on the show tonight. Remember, top gift of the show has a special power up in here tonight, like it is every single week. So, guys, I'm excited. We got still some time on the clock for them to face some dares and some challenges. It could disrupt their building structures. It could literally collapse their structures. It's up to you guys to see if you want to make them struggle a little bit under the pump. So we're going to talk
Your
about
money,
perishable
dear.
foods
Spend your
as
money.
well. All right, so we're gonna ask some questions. So what's the oldest thing currently in your fridge? If you can think right now in the chat and in the boxes, what do you think's the oldest thing that's in your fridge that's been lying there for
Egg.
days and days and days?
Eggs.
Eggs? What did you say, Lisa?
Garlic and ginger paste.
All right, what do you think's in your fridge, Adam? That's the oldest thing that's been there for ages in your fridge.
Probably a can of Ready whipped cream in a can.
Can I ask why you have an old can of Ready Whip?
Because it doesn't get used often. I mean, every once in a while, when you get a piece of pie, you put a little bit of whipped cream on top and call her good.
All right.
How
It's very
often do you
handy,
buy?
but when is it expired? How long is it expired by? Wouldn't that be like a bit like, you know what I mean? Curdled?
It expires, but it does not expire as fast as whipped cream in the tub.
Yeah. Because I had some whipped cream in my fridge for a while back, and then I pulled it out and had it, and it tasted very disgusting. It was curdled. It was horrible. It was horrible. I thought it was going to be good, and it ended up being a horrible experience, guys. I know we did touch on frozen foods a bit. So frozen leftovers can be kept much longer. So USDA guidance says 3 to 4 months is a useful quality guideline. So you wouldn't want to keep anything in your freezer more than 3 to 4 months. After that, it would actually be detrimental to your health because it degrades over time and it does get spoiled. So 3 to 4 months to keep your freezer cycle. So make sure all your freezer stuff is actually cycled in that time frame as well. So what is your weirdest food that you think is refrigerated now in your fridge? I want to know these are questions tonight. Is there anything weird that you have in your fridges, guys? Anything crazy, weird, strange ingredients you got in your fridges? What do you got, Lisa?
Well, I've got a pickle that's a bit spongy. It's a bit squidgy. There's only one in there, and it's really squidgy.
Really?
It's squishy.
Really?
It's all soft.
What
The
about you,
last-
Moji? You got anything weird in your fridge that we should know about?
I don't know. Do you have anything weird in the fridge?
You got some green curry paste.
What is it?
Green curry
Green curry
paste.
paste?
All right. What about you, Adam? You got anything weird in that fridge?
I don't know if it'd be considered weird, but I actually have cooking lard rather than
Lard?
butter.
Cooking water.
It's good for chips.
Oh, yeah.
Fry.
Yeah.
It's good for deep frying anything. And a cast
Yeah.
iron, it's perfect.
Yeah, it does. It fries at a higher temperature.
Mm-hmm. And actually, the reason I bought it was to season my cast iron.
Yeah. I'd like to have one. Yeah, I want one. Good.
So refrigerated transportation helped turn food into a global business. So let's talk about that. So if there weren't refrigerated trucks, airplanes, transport, cold storage, we wouldn't have products around the world like UK cheese in Australia, maybe Australian meat in America. Wouldn't have our beef going out to different countries. So if we didn't have refrigerated transportation as well, we wouldn't be able to globally export all our foods and get all those beautiful flavors around the world. So if you go to Japan, you'll find Australian meat there as well, like Australian lamb. If you come to Australia, you'll find Wagyu from Japan. I'm pretty sure in USA, you got Wagyu from other countries like Japan and other countries like that. So we wouldn't be able to export all our food if refrigeration didn't exist. So that's how it changed the world. Refrigeration literally changed what we put on our plates every single day. Guys, we've got exactly 5.5 minutes counting down on the clock, guys. 5.5 minutes. If you just joined in, welcome to Borat's Chaos Kitchen. I'm your chef, Borat. This is my judge, Adam. These are my amazing contestants, Lisa and Emoji J. Please hit them with an important favorite. All gifts are welcomed and appreciated on the show tonight. Remember, top gift of the show is a special power that could save or protect one of these two contestants or challenge our judge, Adam, up in here tonight. Also, remember, every 1K of wheels to me is those activates that dare wheel. So you want to see one of these two contestants face some more dares. There's still time on the clock to do so up in here tonight. So they got 5 minutes counting down on that clock in the stream up in here tonight. So Adam, how you feel like they're tracking? They got 5 minutes left on the clock.
I feel like they are both confident in their products.
We never know. We never know what's going to happen, Adam.
Right.
Anything can happen. Some wheels could come through at the last minute. It could come through at any time and change the game. There's even a dare on the wheel that can make them reconstruct their whole structure from scratch.
That is true.
So we never know what's going to happen.
Mine's stuck together.
Yours stuck together. At least, are you very confident on that?
Yeah. Well, it's totally stuck. Yeah.
All right, you got under 5 minutes counting down on that clock, guys. Under 5 minutes counting down on that clock, guys. Less than 5 minutes for you guys to get everything on your creations, all your stability, all your creativity, and all those ingredients up in that structure. Make sure it's all there and all stable up in there tonight. So, oh my God, Emoji J's knocking his structure over. That's crazy.
Oops.
So let's see what they're going to do with their structures. I'm very pumped up. They got less than 5 minutes on the clock, guys. Guys in the chat, who do you think is doing well with their structure right now? Who do you think's got this tonight? Who do you guys here to support tonight? Put it into the chat. Let everyone know up in here tonight what's the vibes, so everyone can see what's happening up in here tonight. So we're very excited to see what's going on up in here, guys. Like I say, make sure you send your blast out. If you haven't sent a blast out, let everyone know the show is happening right now. So if you're missing the show, you're missing out on seeing some creativity, some creations, and some craziness of theirs up in here tonight. Like I said, if you just joined in, every 1K of wheels to me as the host activates this dare wheel. You can pick a contestant and they have to face a dare. So if you're very new to my stream, you've never seen this before, that's what this means on my show every single week at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So Adam, let's see, they got a couple of minutes left on the clock there, under 5 minutes, like I said, ticking down now to get those structures ready to go. Personally, in my fridge, I'll tell you, Adam, what's the weirdest thing I got in my fridge? I'll tell you right now. I have some Greek olives, like some strange looking Greek olives. They're very different sized. They're from Greece, obviously, but they're a different sized olive, not a Spanish olive. It's like a weird big sized Greek olive.
Is it like the size of like a jumbo grape?
Yes.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yes. They're not very common. They're not very common to see in other countries other than Greece, but you can get them outside of Greece because in Australia we've got a lot of Greek communities, so they export a lot of Greek food out to Australia.
I hate olives.
I love olives. I could eat olives all day long. I could eat them raw and I'm straight out.
I don't even like olive oil. No.
I am a fan of olives. As a matter of fact, one could say olives.
Olive oil. I used to look like olive oil.
All right, guys, we got Mrs. Emoji J slamming in some. All right, so who are those for, Mrs. Emoji J? Lisa, so how many were those? I need to count that.
I'll go back up and count them.
2, 3. Three
Two.
dare wheels for
3.
3 dare wheels for you, Lisa.
What? You're having a laugh.
So you got to throw food at something. You got to pick up a piece of food and throw it at something. That's one of the dares.
The cabinets behind you look like a good target. I'm kidding. Whatever you want.
You got to throw
I
food at something. What are you going to throw it at, Lisa?
I got this. It's a bit hard on
Throw
camera.
it at me.
Can I throw it at the surface?
Yeah, go. All right. You got another dare. You got 3 to go.
2. 2 more.
Yeah, after you got to spin. Can you spin around for 30 seconds? Is it okay for you or not okay? I just want to make sure you're safe or not.
Well, I'm dizzy anyway, but I'll try it. I'll do it slowly.
Yeah, you got it for 30 seconds.
One.
Spin around.
30?
Ready? Yeah,
30.
Ready? Go.
I'll count you.
Count
1,
it down, Adam.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Good.
All right, next one. Now,
You
all
okay?
right, Lisa?
Are you okay?
No, I'm dizzy.
All right.
I'm
So
dizzy
now
as
you got to
fuck.
give your best pickup line to a contestant of your choice. There's only one contestant, so you got to give your pickup line to Emoji J.
Emoji J, what a fabulous, fabulous structure. Love it, love it.
Guys, if you just joined in, we got exactly 3.5 minutes, under 3 minutes and a half minutes counting down on the clock up in here tonight. So if you want to see these contestants struggle, now's the time to get that locked and loaded, because there's only 3.5 minutes to count down until they have to stop building their creations up in here tonight. So time is ticking down on
Hey, Bart,
that
hold
clock.
on.
Lisa,
Lisa.
are you okay, Lisa? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine, yeah.
Okay, we're just
I'm
making
okay.
sure we got to check on you, all right? All right,
Thanks,
guys, we got
Tom.
3.5 minutes counting down. It didn't disrupt any of Lisa's creation. None of those challenges threw Lisa's creation any kind of loop. That was kind of crazy. All 3 did not. So we got exactly 3 minutes on the clock, guys. 3 minutes ticking down on that clock up in here tonight. It's the final countdown very soon of these structures. We're going to see who's going to stand the test of time. So like I said, the last 3 minutes on the clock for you guys to get those dares in and see if they're going to actually keep their structures up and stable to the bitter end. So Adam, what do you think right now? We've got 3 minutes under the clock.
It's down to the wire, guys. I mean, you guys are doing great. There's very, very, what's the word I'm looking for? There's a lot of
Situation?
planning. Yes.
This is gonna be great to clean up. I mean,
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. There's under 3 minutes on the clock, 2.5 minutes counting down, chat, 2.5 minutes count. If the wheels do load in at the end, they have to do those dares until the end, until we get to the judging. So if things like last time you saw on the stream, if everyone sends them through at the end too, they still go through and they still have to be done while we're waiting up in the box. So let's see. Athena's got another one in here. Athena, who's that for, Athena? Who is that
Me.
for, Athena?
That's for me.
Yes, that's for that, Athena. Thank you for taking my point 8. Jay? All right. So you have to, Jay, you have to draw a face moustache with food.
Wait, what?
You have to make a face moustache with food, like a type of, you have like a sauce, you have a sauce there, so you got to make like a face moustache with food and leave
Yeah.
it there till the end of the cook. Yeah. Guys, if you just joined, like I said, welcome to Borat's Chaos Kitchen. I'm your chef, Borat. This is my judge, Adam. These are my amazing contestants, Lisa and Emoji J. Please make sure you do hit them with the important favorite. All gifts are welcomed and appreciated on the show tonight. Remember, top gift of the show has a special power that could save or protect one of these 2 contestants or challenge our judge, Adam, up in here tonight. So let's see what goes down in the Chaos Kitchen tonight. We've got exactly 2 minutes left on the clock, guys. 2 minutes counting down to get those dares locked and loaded up in here tonight. So their structures are both standing stable right now till the time says it's up. So you guys have got that leeway up in here until that 2-minute time is up in here in the next few minutes. So Adam, let's get to the final countdown. We almost did the final countdown, Adam. So we're getting there. We're going to get into the all-important judging process as well. We're going to explain all those details once we get to that stage. So guys, this shows every week, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're new to my stream, you've just joined in and you're like, what is the show? What is happening here? Why are people doing theirs? Why they're in a box building? You can always come back and check and hit me up on IG. Ask me about my show. If you want to be on my show, do hit me up because I do need contestants every single week. All my admins, people that are around the app, they'll be on the flyer letting you know who they are. You can reach out to them and ask them to be on the show and they'll hit me up and let me know. So I do need contestants every single week for the show, including a judge every single week. So Adam, I'm excited here. I see everything's building up. I see everything's happening. We've got about 1.5 minutes on the clock, guys. There's 1.5 minutes left on that clock, guys. 1.5 minutes counting down, Adam. So Adam, this is being fun, and we're going to see what's going to happen, Adam. It's all down to the bitter end. Like I said, guys, anything can change in seconds on the show. We've seen it happen occasion after occasion up in the Chaos.
Yes, we have.
Every single week. So
Lisa's sitting there pretty confident.
They're all sitting pretty confident at this point. I don't see anybody struggling. I don't see anybody worried at this point, but you never know. Anything could slide in at the end. Like you never know what happens on the show, right? All right, so Lisa, you feeling confident?
Not really. Not really.
Why not?
Because I don't know. Emoji J really wants to win. He wants to win.
I see this.
All right, so competition's heated in the kitchen tonight. It's getting hot and heavy in the competition between these two contestants up in here tonight, Adam. It's getting heated. We've got 1 minute and a few seconds left on the clock, guys. 1 minute and a few seconds counting down on that clock, guys. Time is ticking down on those dares. If you want to get those dares locked and loaded in, this is your opportunity to do so now, or forever hold your peace on that during the show as well. So we've got 1 minute and 5 seconds on that clock, Adam. Once it hits the 50 past the hour, we're going to actually stop getting their creations building. So very, very soon, we have to tell them to step away from their structures, and they cannot touch whatever is on their structures. So whatever is on their structures left, get judged on. Make sure all your stability, all your creativity, all your ingredients up in here is ready to go and locked and loaded. So I'm very excited to see where this goes. So we'll find out very soon. We're going to see if they're going to stand the test of time, chat. We're going to get to measure the heights. Like I said, you never know what is going to happen. So Robbie, who is that for?
Ooh, Robbie coming in.
See, Robbie came in and Robbie decided, let me shake things up.
Not me.
All right, Robbie, who is that for, Robbie? Who is that dare wheel locked and loaded for? You're going to find out. Kate can pick it. All right, Kate. For you, Jay, there's a locked loaded one. We've got 40 seconds on the clock left. You have to pick one. You have to do it again. So you have to pick a different ingredient from your area and mix it with 2 sauces again and eat it.
Look, all right, there's already that. Hold on. Rice. The breakfast sauce and an onion. We're going to take a shot of this.
Oh my God. Yuck.
Spicy.
Yeah.
They're so gross.
We got 40 seconds on the less than 40 seconds, guys. 40 seconds up in here. And we're going to count it down very soon. So when Adam gives me that countdown, we're going to let you know when you have to step away from your structures. Any dare wheels that are locked in before that time do count, like I said, and they will be done after the time is up. So let's go, Chad. Let's see what's going to happen up in here. We got 30 seconds counting down on the clock, guys. 30 seconds counting down up in here tonight, Adam. So when I get to the last 10 seconds, Adam, I would like you to count that down for me, all right?
Not a problem here. Get your last minute wheels in while you can.
Yeah, like get your last minute dares in. If you want to see these two people face any more dares to make any difficulty for their structures, you have the opportunity in the last seconds up in here tonight. So, Adam, we got the last 20 seconds hitting us right now. We're down to the last 20, all right? We're getting to we're going to count it down when he gets to the last 10, all right?
I'm ready.
You ready? Everyone in the chat ready? Everyone stay ready in here, all right? So you got 10 seconds coming up, starting now. Adam, give me that
10,
countdown.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We're done.
There's Adam.
Step away from your structures. Everybody step away from your structures. If you just joined in, like I said, welcome to Borat's Chaos Kitchen. I'm your chef Borat. This is my judge Adam. These are my amazing contestants Lisa and Emoji J. Please make sure you do hit them with an important favorite. All gifts are welcomed and appreciated on the show tonight. Like I said, top gift of the show is a special power that could save or protect one of these two contestants after a 2-minute timer with Adam's decision. Also, top gift of the stream gets their name on a flyer and blasted around the whole app as well. So Adam, let's see how tall their structures are. So let's ask them to measure their structures first. So
Okay.
we can get a height of each of these two structures.
1.4.
So what did you say?
Emoji J, I have a question for you. Is that pasta in there or
No, it's chopsticks.
chopsticks? Okay.
Yep.
What's your height from the top of the rice?
That counts though.
It's supposed to be edible, correct?
Can't use chopsticks, correct?
Chopsticks count, right?
Negative.
No, it's not edible.
All your ingredients have to be edible, bud.
1 foot.
How tall is it?
1 foot.
How many inches?
12
inches.
12 inches is 1 foot.
12 inches, all right.
Emoji J.
Lisa, how tall is your structure?
Just, well, 8 inches. 8 inches from the rice pudding.
Okay.
From the rice pudding at the bottom. Let me just check again. I'll say 7.5 inches.
7.5 to be fair.
Yeah.
Right. So let's see your structures. Let's see what they're about. Let's talk about your structures. Lisa, explain your structure to us. Tell us what ingredients you use, what you created, and what it's about.
My structure is the prison of waffle cheese. I used waffles, American cheese slices, rice pudding, bread rolls, some sweeties, excuse me, and what else? Ketchup. What else? Pancake mix, because it's nice and sticky and cementy. Yeah, that's it. It's a little prison.
All right. And what about you, Emoji J? What did you create?
Well, originally it was going to be the Eiffel Tower, but then I realized it wasn't going to
It's
shape like the Eiffel Tower. So I just did a tower like a teepee. You know what I mean? Like a Indian teepee.
All right. So Adam, let's get them boxed up one by one so we can get the full view of them. And then we can rebox up, all right? So Adam, jump out for a sec. Let's start off with Lisa's and then we'll get Emoji J in a second, all right? So Lisa, to give us the full look, so give us the whole spin around, the whole look of your creation.
Yeah, this is, oh, excuse me. This is my prison of waffle cheese. It has 4 sides. That's one side. It's got a door there. It's got a little window. Oops, sorry. Excuse me. Yeah, it's got cheese around the sides. It's got a little door at the front. It's got a little roof. It's got a little chimney. What else can I say? It's got a little garden. It's a little prison. Yeah.
All right. Now we'll get Emoji J up in here. Well done, Lisa. Let's get Emoji J up in here to see his creation. Request the box. Let's have a look at your creation. We're waiting to see Emoji J's creation. So Emoji J, request the box. All right. Tell us about your creation. Show us your
It's a
creation.
teepee, I guess. It has cheese, broccoli, and rice in it. I would eat this, but I don't know if I would eat it now with, like, you know what I mean, doing all that with my hands. But it has soy sauce on it. I'm pretty sure it'd be good
All
if
right,
you
all
actually
right.
ate
Can
it.
you show us? Can we get like a 360 of it? Is it possible for us to get like a better angle, like so we can see the sides and stuff?
Oh, here. Wait. Sorry, hold on.
All right, we gotta get him back in, but jump back in so we can see this creation. All right. So, guys, if you just joined in, welcome to Borat's Chaos Kitchen. I'm your host, Chef Borat. This is the craziest food show on the app. They built the 2 refrigerated foods and other ingredients up in here tonight. That's what they built their structures with. We're gonna get everybody back in the box. So everyone, can you re-request the box? So Adam, Lisa, and Emoji J, can you please request the box again so I can get you in just before we get everyone else back in? All right. So we want to see the structure.
I'm having issues getting in on my phone.
We want to see the structure.
So it's a teepee. Well, where is it? Where am I?
Do you want me? Let me
Yeah,
see.
you do it.
Yeah, we want to see like the base and the structure and what it is, right? All right. Is it 360? Can you just move the camera a little bit lower so we can see like the
Lower,
base?
lower.
Yeah. All right. There we go. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. So everyone's seen that, right? Let's get everyone boxed up. So Emoji J, re-request the box. We'll get Adam back up in here. We'll get Lisa back in here. And Emoji J, please request the box. Now, Adam, it comes down to your decision up in here tonight. But remember, the top gift of the show can also potentially overthrow your outcome. So that's going to come up after 2 minutes timer once we have your decision. So let's talk about the height, Adam. We've got 7.5 inches for Lisa, 12 inches for Emoji J. What is your scores and what is your feeling on the heights?
So, before we go any farther, I am tough, but I am fair. The chopsticks are not edible. So, Jay, if you can remove the chopsticks,
Then measure.
No, I can't.
I mean, if
I mean, sure.
And then what's left of the structure in height-wise? That's what he's trying to ask.
1
Yeah.
foot. It's 1 foot. I already measured
Wow,
it.
it's
It's 1 foot.
It still stands. All right. All right.
Well, 10 inches.
10.
Yeah, it doesn't
All right.
matter.
All right. What do you want to say, Adam? Go ahead.
okay, so what are we at? 10?
Yes, 10 inches.
Okay.
Okay.
So on height and height alone, Jay obviously gets the height.
Okay.
So
what's
we'll,
the score you're giving?
we'll give Jay a 10,
Okay.
and Lisa, yours was 8, correct?
7.5.
Well, yeah, 7.5.
7.5. So we'll round that up to 8. So we'll do straight on inches alone there. So Jay's at 10, Lisa's at 8.
All right. And now if we go to the ingredients, their choice of ingredients, do you want them to recap that again, or do you remember
Yes,
the ingredients?
if we could please.
Yeah. So Jay, can you recap your ingredients for us, please?
Yeah, so I use cheese, broccoli, rice, soy sauce, and slap your mama.
So we got 5 different ingredients and a solid foundation of rice. And Lisa?
Yeah, sorry. I got waffles, leftover waffles, American cheese, bread, rice pudding, pancake batter mix, ketchup, sweeties, bread, rice pudding.
Okay. So on the ingredients, I would say Lisa is more diverse.
I wouldn't eat it.
It looks delicious. I'm not gonna lie.
It's not.
Um,
Trust me.
It all depends on how long it has been refrigerated, correct?
Well, the cheese is fine, but everything else, no. I wouldn't eat it.
Okay, so
Right. So Adam, what's your scores on the ingredients?
I will give Lisa a 9,
Mhm.
and Emoji J, you'll get a 6.
All right. Now we're going to go to their stability of their structures. Let's hear about the stability of their structures. So how stable you feel of these structures are, Adam? What's your score counts for them?
Lisa's looks like you could set a soda can on top of it and it wouldn't move. It looks like
Okay.
a solid foundation
Probably
and a
beer
solid
can.
structure,
Mhm.
as prisons should be, right?
Yeah, it's sound. It's got a lot of cement around the side to make it,
I was gonna say the pancake batter as a mortar is a very solid
yeah, I've used
way
it
to go.
before. Yeah, it's good stuff. Very sticky.
I see that.
So what's your score count for her structure for stability?
I will give her a 9 again because that doesn't look like it's gonna move at all.
All right.
I
All
can
right.
push
And what
it.
about
Yeah, but it bounces right back to the same spot.
Yeah, the bread and the
Oh, yes.
pancake batter.
Perfect.
all right? What about Emoji J on his stability of his structure?
Jay, yours. Did you use white rice or sticky rice or
White sticky rice.
okay, like the sushi rice?
Yep.
Okay, that stuff in itself is pretty solid.
Sticky.
The chopsticks. I hate to bring it back up, but they added to the stability, but unfortunately they were not part of the contestant rules, so we did remove them, so that is a plus. I will give you a solid 7.
7 on that one. All right. All right. So now if we go to their creativity of their structures, right? The creativity of their structures, Adam, you can give your opinions and your scores for those on the 2 contestants.
All right, Lisa has a solid building with it's almost like a gingerbread house.
I was gonna call it a witch's house, but I changed it to prison.
Very well. I am going to give you a 9 on your creativity.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Don't thank me; it's well deserved.
Cheers.
Okay. And Jay's structure?
Jay's, he changed on the fly from the Eiffel Tower to a teepee. I mean, that's quick thinking. I'll give that a 6.
6. All right. So I can tell you the score counts right now. We have Lisa on 35 points. We have Emoji J on 29 points. But there's a 2-minute timer, which does change the outcome. So currently at the top of the board right now, we have Mrs. Emoji J is number 1 of the stream, unless that changes. So the top gift of the stream has a power to challenge the judge. If the judge decides to shoot back, they can also shoot back and be the number 1 of the stream, and their decision would stand, which would be Lisa. If anything else changes and you guys have an opinion, you guys can shoot to be number 1 of the stream and have that power up in here tonight. So there'll be a 2-minute timer on the clock, which I'll start, and whoever's number 1 of the stream holds that power at the end of the day. So it could be our judge, it could be anybody in the supporting audience as well. So you never know who's going to hold the balance of power up in here tonight. So we got 35 points for Lisa and 29 points for Emoji J. So we're going to start that 2-minute timer right now. We have 2 minutes on the clock, guys. 2 minutes counting down on that clock. So if you're number 1 of the stream, you hold that power up in here tonight. So you guys can make that decision. If you're number 1 of the stream, you hold the power to make that final call up in the Chaos Kitchen tonight. So let's see what happens. We have 2 minutes counting on the clock. We've got 1 minute and 37 seconds counting down on the clock. If you're here to support Emoji J, support Emoji J. If you're here to support Lisa, you're here to support Lisa as well. So it depends on whatever you guys want to do up in the stream tonight. So we've got 1 minute and 22 seconds counting down on that clock up in here tonight. So 1 minute and 15 seconds counting down. This could be chaos in the kitchen tonight. So you never know what's going to happen up in here tonight. So let's see what happens. Because currently we still have Mrs. Emoji J as #1 of the stream. Unless that does change, we've got 1 minute and 3 seconds on the clock. I'm getting Adam back in the box. We've got 1 minute and 3 seconds on that clock, guys. 58 seconds counting down. Whoever is #1 of the stream right now holds that power up in here. Also gets their name on a flyer across the app right now. So we got 46 seconds counting down on that clock. So whoever remains #1 of the stream holds that power. I'm making very clear up in here tonight for everybody. So we got 35 seconds on that clock counting down, guys. 35 seconds. We've got 30 seconds counting down. 29, 28, 27, 26 seconds, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And time is up officially right now. So we have Mrs. Emoji J's #1 of the stream. Mrs. Emoji J, you can request the box technically and make your decision.
Turn down. Hold on, she needs to turn mine down. Give me the phone.
Hang on, who sniped it? Wait. Hold on. There's a snipe. Wait. Beard Raider actually sniped it. Hold up, chat. She threw the gifts in. Beard Raider sniped it, chat. Sorry, chat. My bad.
After the time. It was after the time. No, it was after the time. It was after the time.
He did snipe it. I do see the gift loaded before because our water balloons loaded before. Emoji J, it's based on what I saw. I saw the water balloons first, which came through. So they did come through. Yeah.
I'm recording.
So, Beard Raider,
I'm recording, so.
That's what I saw on my side. Just so you know, I saw the water balloons first. So, Beard Raider, what is your decision up in here tonight? What did you say?
I'm gonna give it to my girl. I agree with
Lisa. Well done winning the show. You had the highest score count tonight as well, Lisa. Well done. All right, Lisa, what do you have to say to everybody up in here?
I'm very, very, very grateful. Thank you so much, guys. You are a star. You're all fantastic. Love you all. Sorry, Emoji J. But I did win by points and structure.
I don't care.
And creativity. Okie dokie.
All right, so Adam, your decision was the same as the audience decision.
Sniping at the end, but that's okay.
Sorry?
All right.
You won by her sniping at the end. If it wasn't for Beard Raider, you wouldn't have.
I won by points. Excuse me, I won by points.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
So let's just leave it at that.
Get it right, yeah.
Leave it at that. Technically, just to be fair, Lisa was 35 points. Emoji, you were 29 points, to be fair, by the judge as well. So let's leave it at that, chat. Let's not say anything else. Adam, well done on the show, everybody. Everyone did an amazing job. So well done, everybody up in here. I appreciate all the support every single week. Everyone pulls up every single week here, supporting the show, supporting the content. It might be controversy in the kitchen. Sometimes it can be controversial in the kitchen. Sometimes it cannot. It is Chaos Kitchen, and it is chaotic in here. You never know what will happen every single week. So tune in every week, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to be on the show, do hit up my admins. Emoji J's an admin. I have also other people around the app like Kate, Aussie Angel, T-Hop, who can let you know to be on the show. Also, Adam, if you want to reach out to Adam, I'm pretty sure Adam will put you onto the show as well.
For sure.
So yeah, everybody up in here, contact all these people. Let them know. They'll let me know because 100% they'll send me a message and let me know that you want to be on the show.
I think everybody did a great job tonight. For sure.
Yeah, everyone did an amazing job up in here tonight. I appreciate all the support. Everyone did an amazing job with their creations. Everything up in here tonight. According to everything, I followed everything through by the book tonight. I watched the snipe. I watched the time. I watched everything on my side. And according to what I saw, everything was done on my end the right way from what I could see as a streamer. So I'm going to go with my...
I saw the water balloon.
Yeah, the water balloons did load
Like-
up.
Like
before.
I said before, Borat, tough but fair.
Before.
Like I said before, Borat, tough but fair.
There were two
I gotta be
water
fair.
balloons.
I
One
gotta be
before
fair
and
up
one
here
after.
with everybody in the stream. I gotta be
For
fair to
sure.
everybody. As a host of my show, I'm always very fair. I always check things. I saw the water balloons smack first, and then the cranes came through straight after. So I knew the water balloons were sent in time.
Yeah, and then there was another water balloon at the end, right after.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. All right.
you have to
So Adam, anything you want to say to everybody up? Any events coming up? Anything else happening?
I don't have any events personally. I believe it's next weekend. If Kate's still in here, she has her auction. That's going to be a fun time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's the only event I know of that's coming up. Other than that,
All right, what about you, Lisa? Lisa, you got any events coming up? Anything exciting? Anything that we should know about?
Yeah, I've got a few things in the pipeline. Tomorrow, I've got G King's King of Sports. And on Saturday, I've got Jubilee's Movie Mystery, if everything's okay. And maybe a show Sunday, too.
Mm-hmm.
And a little bit stream. I want to stream as well, but I'm a bit anxious.
Lisa, get on stream, do what you do. Everyone will come visit you. I'm pretty sure people from the show will recognize you, come say hello to you.
right?
What I was gonna say next, I've got some stuff coming up. Next month is my big birthday. I'm turning 34. I'm in this world and on this app. So I'm gonna have a big birthday event coming up in next month. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you all pull up in here for that because we're gonna have a party up on the app. I'm gonna have a big event. I'm gonna plan it out. I'm still like being part of some other people's events too that have been asking me. So if you do see flyers come out, you'll know that I'm part of other events. Keep an eye out for that. I appreciate all the support. If you guys could pull up and support me and be here for me during my birthday, it'd be an amazing time. And we're gonna have a lot of fun. Always got a good time and have a good time on this app and have a good fun and good vibes and good energy.
Side note, Borat, what day did you say your birthday was last week? September 28th?
28th US. So if you guys put that in your calendar, it's my official birthday would be 28th on the US date, 28th
of September,
right?
right?
Yes, of September, correct. But
that's my birthday too.
It is.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I think we should have a streamer party, a birthday party.
Yeah, we could do something. We could do something fun.
Is it on a Wednesday?
28th. No? So technically, why I say it's 28th is because it's 29th.
I'll do another button.
You guys, we have our birthdays technically a separate day, but it's technically the US 28th for me and 29th for Australia. So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Same real time, different world time.
That's why we get on, because Libra, it's Libra sign. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
My brother's a Libra.
Yeah.
We balance the scales.
Now I'm sure you guys
You a
want me
Libra
to
as
do
well?
some.
Okay.
I know you're all waiting in the chat for prank call time because I know this is what you guys come through at the end of the show. You all want to do prank call time, right? This is what always happens at the end of the show. You guys want to hear me do my prank calls on the app, right? So does anyone in here have any prank calling numbers they want to actually get out their system? Anybody they want to prank up on the app? Anyone they want to prank in real life? Because we're here for it.
Not me personally. Actually, I'm going to have to get off because I have to be up for work in like 3 hours.
Awesome, Adam. I appreciate you up in here spending some time up in the Chaos Kitchen tonight. I'll catch up with you later, so I hope you have a good night's sleep. But we're going to be up in here doing some prank calls, chat.
Thank
you
you.
guys.
I can't believe I won. Thank you.
Oh, actually, we got a little bit an issue. I got to get another device to do the prank calls from because I'm using my main phone here now. So I'm going to get my second device that I use for work, and we'll do that. So can you guys hold it for a minute, chill out for a second, put some music on. Elisa, I'll let you stay in the box. Can you just hold it down for me just for like a minute or two so I can go grab the other device?
Yeah.
All right, everyone talk to Lisa, guys. Everyone